ओके, से सो वाटरशेड क्या होता है? वी नो नाउ, एक एरिया जहाँ पे वाटर बॉडी जो दूसरे जगह जाके मिलती हो, जहाँ ड्रेन होती हो, तो या तो आइस मेल्ट होके कहीं से आ रहा है, हिमालय से आप जानते हो आइस मेल्ट होके नीचे आता है, सो दैट एरिया, या एनी एरिया लाइक रिवर, पॉन्ड, लेक्स जो फिर किसी और चीज में जाके मिलते हैं, तो उस एरिया लाइक लेक है, एनी लेक, तो हाउ टू कंजर्व वाटर ऑफ दैट, उसके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं, उसमें हम कैसे उसको यूज कर सकते हैं, या कोई रिवर है वहाँ बहुत बाढ़ आता है तो वहाँ पे कैसे डैम बना सकते हैं, उसके कैसे वाटर को प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं, उसके कैसे काम कर सकते हैं। सो ऑल दिस इज वाटरशेड मैनेजमेंट, पानी का मैनेज करना, डिफरेंट वाटर बॉडी। जैसे रेन है, रेन कहीं से रेन वाटर आ है, वो कहीं जाके जा रहा है, तो एक ऐसी जगह जैसे मैंने So, watershed management is the process of controlling and organizing the use of land and other resources in a watershed to provide needed goods and services without adversely affecting soil and water resources. So, to control the process of controlling and organizing the use of land, वो जो जगह पे है वो वाटर बॉडी उस एरिया के डेवलपमेंट के लिए, एंड अदर रिसोर्सेज इन अ वाटरशेड टू प्रोवाइड नीडेड गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज विदाउट adversely affecting soil and water resource को बिना इफेक्ट किए हुए. Each project under the plan achieve this goal from a micro perspective. जो भी प्रोजेक्ट बना है बहुत माइक्रो लेवल से उसको देखा जाता है. द मेथड इज टू सॉल्व अंडर प्रोडक्शन और overproduction, underproduction land and participate in related activities to benefit the landless. सो जो प्रोड्यूस जहाँ पे पानी नहीं पहुंच रहा, जैसे अब मैंने गुजरात का एक एग्जांपल है, या कहीं पे भी पानी नहीं पहुंच रहा है, उस जगह तक पानी को पहुंचाना, बहुत सारे कैनाल्स बने हैं, वाटर को डाइवर्ट किया है उस सो ये सारा जो भी है ये वाटरशेड मैनेजमेंट प्रोग्राम में आता है, ताकि जहाँ पे वाटर अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है तो उस जगहों को बेनिफिट हो, वहाँ पे कल्टीवेशन हो, सो जहाँ पे प्रोडक्शन लो है. These plans adopt a joint multi-resource management strategy involving all stakeholders. जितने भी उसमें joint collective होता है, these thing happens. आइसोलेशन में इट विल नॉट हैपन. जब बाकी सारी चीजें भी काम करेंगी साथ में तभी हो पाएगा. सो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक और ऑब्जेक्टिव जो भी आप कह सकते हैं, to promote the activities carried out in these plans include measures to protect soil and water, प्रोटेक्ट सॉयल एंड वाटर को प्रोटेक्ट करना ताकि सॉयल इरोजन नहीं हो, वाटर प्रोटेक्ट हो. जहाँ भी बहुत बाढ़ बार आते हैं वहाँ सॉयल बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है, खराब होता है, सॉयल इरोजन होता है, सच एज बिल्डिंग डैम्स, वाटर स्ट्रक्चर्स एट्सेट्रा. It can be done with the help of these methods. Then clearing village ponds, treating drainage pipes, cannons, leveling the land. जो विलेज के पॉन्ड कितने गंदे हो जाते हैं, आपने देखा होगा, पत्ता पत्ता हो गया, उसके अंदर कचरा हो गया, लोगों ने डाल दिया, सो वो सारा कुछ कम्स अंडर दिस. ट्रीटिंग ड्रेनेज पाइप्स में, जो ड्रेनेज पाइप्स हैं उसको ट्रीट करना उसमें, ताकि वो पाइप्स कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं, बहुत बार वाटर फ्लो से गंदा पानी लोगों को जाने लगता है. सो एंड ट्रीटिंग ड्रेनेज वाटर भी जो होता है, एंड इट इज़ रीयूज्ड इन मेनी स्टेट्स. जैसे बैंगलोर में है, गुजरात में है, जहाँ पे भी वाटर की स्कैसिटी है, the water is reused. So treating the water for reuse, again this is again one of the objective of watershed management. Leveling the land को level करना, binding farms, dealing with problematic soil, agricultural forestry, then agricultural gardening, silvipasture, organic farming, the use of organic fertilizers, the value added and product sales of the farmer groups, the training and capacity building of the interest group. So it चाहिए, खास सीट्स होना चाहिए, फार्मर की ट्रेनिंग होनी चाहिए. सो एवरीथिंग वाज टेकन इनटू कंसिडरेशन. सो सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स वर्क टुगेदर. Land treatment, soil and moisture protection, land leveling, layered binding, contour binding, nutrient binding, contour planting, drainage pipe treatment, gully stabilization, gully blockage, infiltration ponds and agricultural ponds. जिसमें वो करते हैं ना फिशरी एंड ऑल फॉर दैट. एफोरेस्ट्रेशन, प्लांट ट्रीज इन डिग्रेडेड फॉरेस्ट. जो खराब पेड़ हैं वहाँ नए लगाए. सो देयर पंचायत लैंड, public land, private land, etc. Pasture development in the community area. There are suitable grass and fodder on pastures. To everything was taken into consideration. एक minute. I was on this slide. I think नहीं. Wait. थोड़ा सा. Okay. Then production activities, cropping pattern, introduction to suitable crops, improve crop varieties, intercropping, contour cultivation, and crop management practices. So production, like as I said, nothing can happen in isolation. So every field may works, different active works were taking place. So introduction of good high yield variety seeds and all, sericulture, horticulture, फ्रूट फ्लावर जो भी सेरिकल्चर हॉर्टिकल्चर सारा के कल्टीवेशन, लाइव स्टॉक डेवलपमेंट, फॉडर कल्टीवेशन, जो भी फॉडर खा जो चारा cultivation, milk cattle distribution, the establishment of milk cooperatives, integration of other activities such as sheep rearing, fisheries, piggery, poultry, beekeeping, etc. So these activities were also given importance in watershed management program. Employment generation activities, creating more employment through land-based and productive activities, raising backward nurseries, wage earning through community assets creation such as community building, village roads, etc., cottage industries based on bamboo, woodcraft, kincraft, etc. So all these things were focused. These were the objectives of watershed management. To preserve water, to preserve soil, to promote socio-economic development of people, economic development by promoting different activities, and forest plantation and all, tree plantation, awareing people about the drawbacks of these ecological degradation. So everything was under comes under this main umbrella, watershed management. So under this, different programs were made, policies were introduced. The first is Niranchal Watershed Program. Niranchal is a national watershed management project supported by the World Bank. Niranchal aims to further strengthen the watershed part of PMKSY, uh, especially all parts of Pradhan Mantri Kaushal the Yojana in general, and provide technical support to improve delivery capabilities. The program is being implemented in 9 participating states होना चाहिए. States Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, and Odisha, Rajasthan, and Telangana. So these areas were covered under Niranchal Watershed Program. The main purpose of प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना, and to ensure that every farm, हर खेत को पानी मिले, and effective use of water per drop more crop. So these were the slogans used. These were the objectives, so that there is no wastage of water. हर खेत को पानी मिले. Irrigation was focused, and per drop of water is being used. Bring about, yes, bring about and rain-fed irrigation management practices are better focused and more coordinated and have quantifiable results. Rain-fed irrigation means those irrigation which is done with because of rain. The rainwater is stored and then the irrigation is being carried on. So that is rain-fed irrigation. Devise strategies for the sustainability of improved watershed management practices in program areas even after the withdrawal of project support. Then, though the watershed plus approach support improved equity, livelihoods, and incomes through forwarding linkage on a platform of inclusiveness and local participation. So, local participation was uh, take they were local people participated, and that was the aim, so that local participate people become a part of the project and they work for the development of their area. Then national watershed development project for rain fed areas, those who areas dependent on rains. Otherwise the rivers and all, बहुत सारे rivers सूखे हुए हैं, like they don't water is not there, या ponds lakes बहुत कम है जहाँ पे water की scarcity है, and they are totally dependent on rain. जैसे one of the example is द्वारका or in Gujarat, just totally surrounded by sea, and they totally depend on rainwater for their day-to-day activity. During the sixth five-year plan, the Department of Agriculture and Cooperation launched a pilot project for propagation of water conservation and harvesting in rain-fed areas in 19 watersheds located in 15 states. The main objective were water harvesting and water conservation. Besides, the Ministry of Rural Development selected 23 watersheds in drought-prone areas for soil and water conservation. So, beside these areas, the other 23 areas, drought-prone areas, were also covered under this. In 1983-84, two World Bank aided projects were started in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Garhwal region of Uttar Pradesh. These projects showed the potential of vegetative conservation measures to support biomass production. Based on these experiences, the National Watershed Development Project for rain-fed areas was launched during the seventh five-year plan in 1999 selected districts of the country. It was intended to develop a sustainable biomass production system and restore ecological balance in rain-fed areas. So biomass, bio things, biochemicals and all. It focused on that to production of this and restore ecological balance in rain-fed areas. However, the main emphasis was on increasing crop production on arable lands, the lands which were low productive lands. The projects did not provide funds for non-arable land as it was expected to be met from other sources. But non-availability of funds in time acted as a constraint, and that's why funds were less. Therefore, during the eighth five-year plan, the scheme was modified to provide single window financing for both arable and non-arable land. The modified scheme provides 100% finance, 75% grant, and 25% loan to states for watershed development. And national watershed development projects for rain-fed areas is being implemented in 2479 watersheds covering 350. 2479 watershed means 2479 area which had water like lake, rivers. So that is watershed. So 2479 watershed area being covered in this 350 districts spread over 25 states of 2 union territories. Then Kuan Talab Geo Abhiyan. The coordinated effort of the local community and district administration have transformed the water scarce village Jakhni of Banda district in Bundelkhand in Uttar Pradesh into a water abundant village because of this project. The water was scarce in this village, and because the result was such that it became water abundant village. Not only is water available around the year in the, but the groundwater levels have also increased so much that hardly any deep excavation is required to get water. It is the resolve of the village resident to not let the water levels drop that makes the case study of Bandar district a success story of sustainable water management. About year ago, village Jakhni was declared as a Jal Gram, given abundant water availability, recharged wells and ponds, etc. So this is the example. You can quote this example of Bandar district because of the watershed management programs. It turned into a recharge program was initiated in 2009 by the Thrissur district administration in collaboration with Panchayati Raj institution to ensure water security to households so that every household get water. आपने सुना होगा जल हर घर नल जल जो भी है वो सारे इसी में आते हैं, तो इसमें वेल है so that every like household they get water, so digging of well and all comes under this. In the first 3 5 years, around 8500 open wells were recharged. रिचार्ज इन द सेंस जो सूख गए थे उनमें जो भी तरीका होगा उसके थ्रू इट वाज रिचार्ज अक्रॉस 53 ग्राम पंचायत प्रोवाइडिंग ड्रिंकिंग वाटर टू अप्रोक्सीमेटली 40,000 people. The program was run by a team of dedicated people headquartered at the Thrissur district office. So all the under this program wells were recharged with different methods so that the people get water from these wells. Then Pani Panchayats for water management. Backed by Pani Panchayat Act 2002, participatory irrigation management is flourishing in Orissa. So it is example Orissa, that was example of Trishur. So you can quote different state may you can write these answers. In Sune medium irrigation project at Mayurbanj, the efficient coordination among Pani Panchayats under the supervision of the project committee coupled with adherence to rotational irrigation practice being with the tail end of the command area led to whopping 36% increase even in drought like situation in 2015-16 Kharif season. The main aim of this was uh, that Pani Panchayats were made under the supervision of a project committee and rotational irrigation practice. Like the same water or same thing were used again and again. So rotational irrigation practice was used. The decision of the project committee and Pani Panchayat to restrict paddy cultivation during the Rabi season also proved to be effective in maximized output because paddy cultivation requires lots of water. So that was restricted in this area to conserve water. As on 31st May 2018, altogether 30,033 Pani Panchayats have been programmed, out of which 28,105 have been formed by conducting elections. So these panchayats were formed by conducting elections. People elected the Pani Panchayat members. Not only does such participatory irrigation management bring equity in water distribution, improve crop productivity through collection, infrastructure, those facility which are available for all. So everyone have a sense of ownership. They will not think ये इसका है या उसका है. So पानी पंचायत, एक पानी पंचायत का ये फैसिलिटी, अलग पानी पंचायत का दूसरा लाइक पानी पंचायत में द मेंबर्स हु यूज द इरिगेशन फैसिलिटी उस एरिया में. सो वन पानी पंचायत, देन सेकंड पानी, so that they have a sense of ownership and they are responsible for the maintenance of those facilities. Supplements this participatory approach. So this was Pani Panchayat. Then Mission Kakatiya. Mission Kakatiya was launched by the Telangana government in 2015. Now it is example of Telangana. Mission Kakatiya in Telangana and Pani Panchayat in Odisha. So you can quote different in examples also. Mission Kakatiya was launched by the Telangana government in 2015 with an aim to restore all silt-filled tanks and ponds, minor irrigation sources, so that the rainwater could be harvested and used for agriculture or other purpose. So that the water, rainwater, they try to store in tanks and ponds. So minor irrigation sources in like Bhopal. I am coming from Bhopal. In Bhopal, it's a big lake is there. So basically, it is the rainwater is stored in that. There is no other source. It is filled with rainwater only, and the water is supplied to the whole area. फिर मेरी छत मेरी पानी कैंपेन इन चित्रकूट इज इन नाउ आई थिंक मध्य प्रदेश. The district administration of Chitrakoot district resolved the water problems of the region by launching a unique campaign, Meri Chhat Mera Pani, through which rainwater was harvested at the terraces of building. तो बिल्डिंग के ऊपर, इवन गुजरात में ये होता है, लोग अंडर वाटर बना के रखा है और अपने बिल्डिंग के ऊपर वो जैसे घेर के उसके ऊपर पानी सेव किया हुआ है. सो it is water is saved like that. Then Chitrakoot district is one of the aspirational district identified by Niti Aayog due to the acute scarcity of water resources in the region. So water resources like lack of river, lake, जो natural sources of water, and that's why this initiative was taken in Chitrakoot district. Under the campaign, check dams were created to ensure that the rainwater met the river and groundwater were recharged using soak pits. As per an estimate of about 45691,597 liters of water were saved in an area of 7,13,093 square meters by constructing rainwater harvesting structures in all administrative buildings. हर जगह that structure was made to store rainwater and grand panchayats of the district. So this is the example of Chitrakoot district. So a balance between economic and environmental objective and consideration of all interaction of the water system are important criteria in watershed management. It is basically to manage balance between economic and economic condition and environment condition of the people. This balance is necessary for countries at various stages of development. Conflicts are increasing over shared water resources. आपने सुना होगा हरियाणा एंड पंजाब में प्रॉब्लम होता है वाटर शेयरिंग. दिल्ली में वो होता है, एक सोर्स से दो स्टेट शेयर करते हैं वाटर. सो ऑलवेज दे हैव कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. किसी ने पानी छोड़ दिया, उसका कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. सो ऑल दिस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स दे कीप going on. Agriculture, industry, and urban domestic use, as well as between state government, sustainable water management is thus crucial for economic development and livelihood of the people. It is very important. Water जल ही जीवन है. So जीवन हर क्षेत्र में, पीने के लिए हो, चाहे आपके बाकी कामों के लिए हो, खाना पीना, एग्रीकल्चर होगा, पानी के बिना नहीं होगा. So everywhere water is required. In a country like India, where a lot of running water goes waste, it becomes very important to apply the technology of watershed management to solve its annual problems of droughts and floods. हम नल खोल खोल के छोड़ देते हैं, आपने देखा होगा बहुत जगहों पे. पीपल डोंट केयर, स्पेशली जहाँ पे वाटर है अच्छे से, वो उस एरियाज में ज़्यादा लोग ऐसा करते हैं. सो एवरी वन शुड केयर and everyone should try to conserve water. So this is all for today. Okay. Anything from your side? आप कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं?
ओके
हाँ बोलिए अजय.
मैम, प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत अच्छा था. हमने रूरल डेवलपमेंट में सब नहीं समझता था कि जो पहाड़ी भी आते हैं या फिर हिमालय भी आता है, वाटर सेट भी आता है, सब अच्छा जानकारी मिला एडिशनल में.
थैंक यू.
और चूंकि ये जो चित्रकूट का है मेरा क्षेत्र मेरा पानी, कभी भी किसी कंपटीशन एग्जाम में पूछ भी सकता है, तो ये भी एक अच्छा सबसे लास्ट वाला सबसे इफेक्टिव है मतलब.
हाँ, और हर एरिया में आज की डेट में वाटर की कमी इतनी हो रही है कि आप कोई भी प्रोग्राम लिखते हैं जो स्पेशली एनवायरमेंट इससे रिलेटेड है, उसमें आप लिखना ही है आपको वाटर शेड. जो भी हमारे आज का जो टॉपिक है उसमें वाटर शेड हर प्रोग्राम में इंक्लूड हुआ है इन डिफरेंट प्लान्स. तो आप जब पढ़ेंगे तो आपको दिखेगा, ड्रॉट प्रोन एरिया का हो या डेजर्ट एरिया का हो, सब में वो इंक्लूडेड है एक
यस
प्लान.
ये तो है.
हाँ बोलिए शुभांकर जी.
Madam, good evening. Sorry, I joined at late. Madam,
हाँ
I
हाँ.
have been assigned for uh, second paper, block one. I'm just confirming that whether I'm making mistakes or not.
Assigned for second paper block one.
Isn't it?
uh,
मतलब जो हमारे
yes,
group में था,
block
I don't
one,
know
not
whether
block one. It must be MRD 101 block one. Oh no, okay, fine. MRD 102
block two,
block one you said, na? I am
block
assigned
one.
block
Yes,
one.
yes. Okay,
So
so
block
in
one of
my
MRD 102, and it is very
102.
simple. All the 102 papers that is very simple, not that complex as MRD 101. So you just go through and please go through आज का topic जो भी cover होगा कल का, because
हाँ
no one
हाँ.
is there to do work इसमें थर्ड एंड फोर्थ ब्लॉक में. सो यू हैव टू डू इट ऑन योर ओन. अगर उसमें भी आप डिवाइड कर लेते हैं एक एक क्वेश्चन भी आपस में, तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा, आपका 2 पेपर कवर हो जाएगा पूरा.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
for us also it's a block 2 MRD 101, you said.
Pardon?
For us, like Anita,
Yes,
Archana, and
it is
Naveen, it's a
MRD
block 2.
101 block 1 or block 2. Like
Block 2.
your group is 1, 2, 3, 4, and accordingly blocks are divided. But in the revised edition, like in previous version, it was there was 5 blocks in each course. Now in the revised version, there are only 4 blocks in each course. So otherwise, I'll share in group. Don't worry. Today I'll write.
Please confirm
Madam,
our
in that
blocks
case,
because
oh,
yesterday
sorry.
I noted it's a block 2 MRD 101 for us.
Yes. It is block 2 MRD 101 for you. Your
Madam,
second group, right? So it is 2.
Okay, ma'am.
as I am from January 2000, January batch for that, in that case, ma'am, my syllabus will be for revised one or that previous one.
Everyone, it will be revised one only. Revised
Okay.
one, actually, it is containing the same things. only the chapter number they have decreased, and the many policies they must have like they have just they are not
Withdrawn or
included in
closed.
that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they have included the new policies. So the difference is that only, and it is always good you write the new policies.
Ma'am, in that case, if we go for a 5 years question paper, previous year's question paper, might be we will get the previous year's questions that content the questions belong to the earlier syllabus. So in that case, what we will do? We'll
It is
continue
same
that, or
actually.
we
What
will.
I said, they have reduced the number of blocks, but the content is same.
Okay.
So you will find all the answers in these four blocks only, and that's why I am saying that study the revised version, because new policies are included in that. They might ask few questions from that also. So you
Yes.
should go through that. Even ma'am, I asked ma'am also, see that new revised version questions will be asked from there. Will
Okay.
be
Got it.
same for all, right? So it will be from the revised text only.
Okay. I got it. Okay.
Okay. Okay then. I'll take your leave then. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow. We'll
Ma'am, so
meet for three
request.
more days. Yes, Anita?
Actually, you said for next classes maybe someone else, but
Mhm.
my request is it will be really good if you continue the next classes as well.
Ma'am said she asked me to make presentation on. Let's see if I am there. I'll be there, and if someone else, you'll get good one. Don't worry, I'm there for the whole course with you for 2 years. So if you have any problem anytime, I'm there for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And the reason behind making other group for your work, the reason behind is that some people they think that they'll take advantage. You will do the work and they will. That's why I have asked you to make separate group. No other reason behind that. So many of you must be thinking, why a separate group? This is the reason, because many of them are not participating. So there is
Mm.
no point of getting them involved in that.
Right. Ma'am. Yeah.
एंड एक ह्यूमन नेचर भी होता है ना, वी ऑल्सो फील कि हमने किया है and उसको फायदा हो रहा है. सो टू ऑल स्टॉप ऑल दैट आई हैव मेड अनदर ग्रुप. Okay then, thank you so much. Shall I leave now?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Yeah.
night. Good night, everyone.
Good night, ma'am. Bye.